Alright, I'm back for the second time today. I don't know, I just felt inspired to do videos today, I guess. And we're gonna try and do the next, little medal. Um, Actually, it's not medium. Apologies, hard. Double HP morbs. Okay, so I feel like doing that today. Oh, not today, just now, I guess. I guess today, but either way, I feel like doing another one of these challenges. Just in the mood for it, I guess. Um, and I bought a mower of mine in case I need one later on, because I feel like I did use one the other time. Last time I did this, not did this, I did one of the, I think it's half cast challenge I used it on, but I can't quite recall. Um, so yeah, I bought one of those just for when I need it. Um, and so yeah, that's done for this. I'm gonna try and get. Last time I did the Alchemist early on, but I think I'm not gonna do the Alchemist this time. I think just getting this wizard is helpful enough. Oops. I didn't know you double click to like open the menu thing. Yeah. So we're gonna go right for the magic monkey, I think. And then we're gonna go upgrade him, but then we're gonna get a banana farm, because banana farms are really useful in this game. So yeah, now we have a wizard monkey and Quincy. I tend to call these guys magic monkeys because I'm used to Bloons stuff, and there's five, but pretty much it's the only magic monkeys, because they don't really have categories so much. So I apologize if I keep saying that. If I say magic monkey, I probably mean this guy. I just always say the wrong thing. So I could either try and be sneaky and go for the banana farm really early on. How much have I unlocked with that? All of it. Okay. So I could try and get that sneakily early on, or I could upgrade this guy a bit. Which I think those two are doing pretty well so far. I might be able to just sneak it in the banana farm, which would be really nice because it means I have to do less. It means I have more money, sorry. Which would make it a lot easier, because double HP mobs is a bit of a pain. And I'm hoping to be able to get the Prince of Darkness before it gets around 40, which, it's difficult, but I'm hopefully I'll be able to do it. I can't really recall my studies for any of these maps, not any of these challenges, sorry. But we'll see what happens. Yeah. So we'll just work through this, try and get these things to work. So I get the money from this. Yeah. This is going to be a a marketplace, a 2-3 marketplace, I'd say 023, because I think the 023 is slightly more efficient than the 203. Unfortunately, that made it past, but I have the shield, so it doesn't matter too much. Gonna give him a bit of a buff, same for early. Might make him deal with those easier. Cool. You got most of them. Apparently, him is like that, or like one balloon, because it takes forever to get around. So he's gonna have to wait for that, I think. I think we need to start upgrading this guy soon. Let's see what I do now. Get that. Yeah. So then I need to stop being so risky. I should start upgrading this guy properly soon. There we go. There we get that. And we are gonna try and get the Wall of Flame soon on our Wizard Monkey. Okay, I think it's gonna lose some actual health. I think it's gonna finally get to the barrier, which is unfortunate. Yeah, it is. We lose 2 health. Unfortunate. Um, there we go. So now that's dealt with, he may be able to get that and try and get some of that. Just for like ease of working with that, obviously. And we'll see what goes on. Presently, I think this will be fine. Because the Wall of Flames is pretty effective at taking out most balloons. So I may be able to rush the marketplace. But I don't think I'm going to have a, what's it called? A Prince of Darkness by the time it gets to that. I think I'm not going to be able to make that. But I do really want to get a marketplace because it's just easy to deal with. This thing. This thing isn't too bad to deal with. It's just slightly annoying. But it's not actually that annoying. It's something I could just deal with. But I prefer to get the marketplace. It's also gives you more money, I think. There we go. So now I don't have to deal with it so much. That's to do its own thing. Which of course gives me money. I forgot it actually heals me. Gives me a little life. I forgot I got that upgrade ages back. So yeah, that'll just give me money over time, and this can be used to upgrade this guy, obviously. So yeah, we'll just get on to that. So the marketplace has actually already earned like almost 3,000, money overall, which means it hasn't quite paid off yet, but it'll do it quickly enough. This is, just nice extra earnings. I think the biggest worry I have right now is going to be the Moabs for sure. Because I don't think I have enough to actually deal with it. But camo and lead should be fine for now. I'm really not sure how the Moabs are going to go. This may have been one of these Moab mechas. I know I used a Moab man on one of them, but I can't remember which one. Which challenge. It was one of the hard mode ones, but I can't recall which one because I had trouble with a few of them, I believe. So we'll see if I need it. And if I do, then we'll know which one, probably. But yeah. I'll look into it, see which one I need it on. Who knows? Maybe I won't need it this time. I don't know. But either way, I don't think I'm going to make the money up to do the Prince of Darkness before this. So obviously I was wrong about whatever I did. But it means that I will need to get something else to deal with, I think. I think what I probably did is I got one of these fellows to deal with the Moab. Now, I believe you can get a Moab Mauler on one of the paths. I believe we're going to go with the like that. Come on, strong, and hopefully I can get the Moab Assassin, which should deal with the Moab pretty well, actually. That's probably what I did. And 3,000 is a lot more, manageable than 25,000. So that is probably the plan. And this has probably earned off himself now, which is pretty nice. So that I think it's probably making money soon enough. I can't recall the exact amount you need to put into it, but it's getting pretty close to paying itself off. Yeah, this Moab Assassin ability is going to be really important to deal with the Moab here, because I think I can almost probably one-shot it, which is going to be necessary. So yeah, that's going to be how we deal with it, I think. Just nuke him right off the bat. And another thing about it, I think this Moab Mauler was really a big thing in the strategy, which I just entirely forgot about until now. Nuked. See, that's what I was talking about. It's really useful there because you can just one-shot the Moabs, even in this double health Moab mode. So it is a really important thing. And as you can see, I got another banana farm. We'll upgrade to a marketplace soon enough, just to try and get the extra cash in. Which of course will make it a lot easier to deal with all the things if I had the extra cash. Just Extra is always a nice thing to have in this game, so why not? And boom. Cool. So now I have 2 of these. And we're just gonna start pretty saving up money, I guess, to get the Prince of Darkness, or I could try and get it for another marketplace. What do I want to do? I think I might get one more marketplace before I go for it. I might see if I can just go right to it without having to do the other things. Yeah, there we go. And then 865, there we go. So now I've got 3 marketplaces. They should deal with all the money things for now. And I'm going to need to get ready for the Moab Mauler soon enough, I think. I feel like there's probably another Moab soon. And my, Necromancer isn't good enough to deal with it yet. So I'll have to hope that that's not too long coming. Because I don't have anything to deal with Moabs, really. I have the one-time use ability. That's not exactly the greatest thing to deal with it, but it's possible. Because the main thing is that it gives the time for these balloons to get to the top of it, so it gives more time for the mob to get damaged, which is very useful. But I think there's another double mob round coming up soon enough. I don't recall when though. I'm more used to the Bloons Tower Defense 4 levels as opposed to the Bloons Tower Defense 6, because I've played BTD. Not Bloons Tower Defense 4, Bloons Tower Defense 5. I've played BTD 5 a lot more. I've also played a fair bit of what's it called, Bloons Tower Defense battles. So I'm much more used to those than I am to this. So there's some differences between them. So I'm not entirely sure about all the differences. But I think thus far I'm doing okay. I think the Moabs, they will be here shortly, but I think I should be able to deal with it. I think I might have enough ability to do so, hopefully. So I can deal with that right off the bat. I think the other one I might have the thing back in time for, but hopefully there should be enough of ability for these things. Oh, I just get back the ability quick enough. I know these ceramics are not boding well for it. Okay. So, now there's the use of having a Moab assassin. It really helps in this particular Moab, double-headed Moab game mode, because it just one-shots the blue ones, so that means it's, they can't get rid of you so much. That round it was nice enough that I was able to shoot off both of them and kill both the blimps, but in some maps you could be closer if you place it badly, and that could be an issue then. Either way, I now have the Prince of Darkness, so these shouldn't be such an issue anymore, because again he is kind of just busted. So we'll get another banana farm. I like to have about 5, just, I don't know, nice numbers I guess. Number 5 is nice enough, so I like to have it, but there's no particular reason I really need 5, it's just more money, So that's what I'm going to go for, 5 banana farms. And then the Moab Eliminator is also really nice, especially, I think it kind of just demolishes things. I can't really recall. Yeah, it has a short cooldown as the main thing, isn't it? So you can kind of just destroy zongs really quickly because you can just shoot it a few times and kind of just demolish everything. Or any blimp really can kind of just destroy. Also, you can really hide under the trees, can't you? Yeah. Yeah, I'll get that one to the marketplace and then I'll probably just do other stuff. Yeah. And boom. So I could upgrade all of those if I wanted to, but I think for now I'll add in this guy and start buffing him, making him better and whatnot. And of course I'll start upgrading him more and doing all that stuff. So this is what I'm going to be doing for now. Just upgrading him, getting more money from these things, which have definitely paid themselves off by now. this is pretty much the one for this one. I'm sure you can tell. He's continue on. You can keep watching if you want, but there's not much else to see. Just kind of upgrade these things. Probably don't even need to upgrade this guy too much, but yeah, it's not hard after this. It's pretty simple. So I think I'm gonna go for this upgrade maybe. But the Moab Eliminator is very nice, so it's something I recommend you get it at some point if you have any issues with Moabs. And yeah, I think presently I might go for those. Upgrade the marketplaces. I don't really know what I'm gonna do. Because the kids are upgrading the marketplaces, but then it might have some diminishing returns. I don't really know. Whatever. I'm not really diminishing returns, I guess, but just not paying itself back. So that's really nice to just shoot that immediately and then use some abilities just to blast it that quickly enough. But yeah, that's something we can't really handle anyway, because if worst comes to worst, they come around here and whatnot, and these balloons here deal with them if they get too far. So yeah, that's kind of the strategy from now on. Just accept that they're gonna probably die without much intervention. So I'm just gonna go with money earning, just because I like to see a lot of money. Just, I don't know, nice to know you have a lot of money. But yeah, this is kind of what you just do. Or what I do. There's probably plenty of better strategies, but this one works. And probably better strategies that are actually more secure, because some of those rounds are kind of just iffy, weren't they? Yeah. This one is a big 163. Yeah, this one is still just that massive ceramic packed round, and I wonder if they're ever going to change 163, because I recall back in BTD5 it was very much a ceramic round. It was terrifying, because it's just it was a playthrough ruiner. That you would get destroyed by the amount of ceramics that showed up. It was not fun to deal with. So I'm gonna activate some abilities right now, just deal with these things a bit quicker. And yeah, so we'll just continue with this, I think. Again, not much more to see, just kind of upgrading and stuff. Just seeing how much I can upgrade these things, and maybe getting the Moab Eliminator later on to deal with the ZOMG, but I think it's probably fine. I probably don't need to do much work. So yeah, I don't really know what to say here anymore. Most everything about it has been said. This is pretty much it, which I've said about 20 times. So that's kind of proof that not much can be said anymore. And I'm definitely kind of just stalling for time, because it's only 18 minutes, yeah, but we still have another 15 rounds to go, which obviously it's not exactly going to be quick, those 15 rounds, and we'll just let this die to that. So yeah, that's just, I noticed I said so yeah a lot. Yeah. Seems to be very common for me to say that. I don't know why. Yeah. But yeah, it's not much more to see here. Just kind of more balloon destruction. It's fun to watch balloon destruction, I guess. So if you want, you can just watch. But there's not much tactical advice anymore. It's more just me discussing things. Actually, we might be going to lockdown again, so I actually might be going to school necessarily next term, and it's exam season next term, which when you're not going to school at exam season, they don't do online exams in my country. It's just the exams aren't happening at school, too bad. They give you backup results and whatnot from your other your classrooms like within the class, not the external things, internal, let's say. Um, so yeah, basically, it means that it takes your focus throughout the year. So if you're one of the people who does bad throughout the year and then just like slams the externals, yeah, it's gonna be rough for you, man. At least in my country, uh, it's a bit of a pain for some people to do that, but I tend to try and just because I don't like studying, so I tend to do a bit better on the internals than the externals. Because we done a class time recently for the internals, uh, so yeah, that's that's my take on it. But obviously, there are a lot of people who study heaps of the externals and don't necessarily do as well on the internals because they don't want to study as much. But I don't know. They just probably won't do the externals because this the country's not wanting to do it. They might do it. I don't think it's like specifically they're not doing it, but it's unlikely. Like they're supposed to be in like 5 weeks the exams, and the entire country's locking down, so I don't really think it's gonna happen. I could be wrong. Yeah, we could do the exams anyway, but I just I'm not gonna presume we are because it's probably not gonna happen. Never does. Not never does, but like it's the government tends to lock down a bit too much, really. So it's probably not gonna happen. Uh, so yeah, there we go. Now all my things are upgraded, and I've never figured out how good Monkey Watch is because it doesn't seem to do anymore. um, I don't really know what this other thing is. Like, I tried getting it, but it doesn't seem to do anything. I don't know what Hub of Monkey Trades is. Is that the hold on? Is Hub of Monkey Trades one of these things? No, Trade Empire. Maybe. I don't know. Don't really know how it works, but it doesn't seem to like do much from what I've seen. It seems like the same amount of money each round. It's really confused me since it talks about it being amazing, but whatever. So yeah, it's there it is again. I said so yeah again. Yeah, whatever. I'll pay $26 for that. We have 6 more rounds to go. This thing should be done by then. Yeah, we can use that again. I probably should rewatch my first video on this because that would have all my strategies. But then again, I didn't feel like watching it again, and I felt like making this video. So since I very rarely feel the incentive to make videos, I figured it's probably better just to do the video and watch my old videos later. Because I mean, my videos, I don't think they're that interesting. They have issues. I kind of do some commentary a little bit, but I don't say anything interesting, so it's not very successful. But it's not. It means I probably won't do any uploads if the exams do go through. But they're probably not going to, and I don't do much uploads anyway. So nothing's gonna change. um, that's kind of the vibe I'm getting from the school, kind of, or the government or whatever. That exams probably aren't gonna happen next term, which is a bit of a pain. So they can all go and just die on my high level necromancer stuff, and we can just do that and just demolish them, which is really nice. How quickly is the refresh? Oh, I was late. That's really quickly, actually. Yeah, a lot better than I remember. But yeah, that is something I could quickly take down a Zero. I don't know how you pronounce it. Is it Zomg? Zero MG maybe? I don't know. I don't really know how you're supposed to pronounce it. I guess like Moab you pronounce like Moab, but BFB you don't say biff, you say BFB. So would it be Zomg or would it be ZOMG or ZOMG? I don't I don't know. I don't know how you would pronounce it. Um, oh, tight ceramic packed round, which didn't do anything because it ran right into a massive undid blimp. So I looked a bit through the achievements I needed to get, and some of them were things that were just like insane. Like this dude, like something once undid balloons was one of them. So this dude's got that under lockdown. He's gonna get that. Not really say quickly, but he's gonna do it over time because I very much like him. But some of them things I like never get, like it's I think something about the like Balloon Master Alchemist. Also, I accidentally paused this then, so you may like have heard a lapse in dialogue. This particular recording software has like an invisible pause button, and it's like right near where the upgrades button is, so like up this kind of area. So a bit further right, to the top right of the screen, pretty much. And I keep accidentally hitting that in my videos recently when I'm doing this particular game. So yeah, just apologies for any breaks in dialogue. It'll be me pressing that button, and I'll try to correct it if I notice it. But it is possible that I won't see it. So yeah, apologies for that. And yeah, so I think one of them was talking about the Balloon Master, that one, Balloon Master Alchemist. You had to get like a million pops of that, or something like that. So, it's that's what I'm gonna do probably, because I don't really I don't use Alchemist that much other than for the Berserker Brew, or whatever this thing, the strongest stimulant and whatnot, all that. So I don't really do it unless I'm using him for that, so he can buff other things better. And I have looked at the other one, but I don't know. Like, it transforms all balloons to red balloons, right? Does it even affect blimps of any sort? I don't really know. I don't think it would, but I also haven't really tried it, so who knows? But yeah, I might do it eventually, but I don't think it's anything like that's gonna happen soon. Of course, boom. There we go, cool. Yeah, see, this guy kind of destroyed that ZOMG. So, it's nothing to be afraid of, really. And then that's just gonna run through and die. How long is the video now? 28 minutes. Alright, I think that's enough for a video. So, yeah, that's my next medal on that map. I don't really recall which medals I've, made a video on, which ones I haven't. Because I know I obviously didn't do the whole first thing. I feel like I didn't do many of the easier medium ones. I don't recall exactly which ones I haven't done, though. Hold on, I think. The Park Path. Okay, so I've definitely done whatever that one is. Alternate balloon lines. Oh, well, I was trying that one to figure out how I did it. Because I was going to make a video on it ages back. And then I forgot. So I already tried it on a similar map. So I had to retrial it there maybe. And see if I can figure out how I did that particular one. I will record it while I do it. In case I do succeed, maybe. Is it I don't know. If anyone sees this, they can, decide. But I think that's probably it for me today. It's getting kind of late. And I doubt I have the drive to do more than 2 videos in a day. Though, who knows. So, see ya. Bye, I guess.